Hi guys, it's Claire Rose here again, and this is the start of my Reading Rush vlog. Today is Sunday the 19th of July, so it's the day before the readathon actually gets going, but I will be working tomorrow. I will be working a long day shift from 7:45 in the morning till 8:15 in the evening at the hospital, so I won't be able to film much of an update for you guys tomorrow. Here I am, just giving you an introduction now to let you know where I am at prior to going into the readathon. This is my first time taking part in the Reading Rush. I have seen other people take part in it before and it looks like a lot of fun, but this is the first year that I have actually been able to participate. I am trying not to get too hung up on the prompts themselves. I would like to complete a few of them if I can, but I know that there's one or two that I definitely won't be able to complete. The first one is to read a book which is the same colour as your birthstone, which is a really fun prompt. I am born in August, so my birthstone is a peridot, and that is green. So I have got to read a green book, and I've got actually quite a few green books here. I am currently in the middle of reading Wilder Girls by Rory Power. Now this is a kind of green. It's not really a very peridotty green. It's actually more of a teal bluey green. I am currently reading this and I will be continuing to read this throughout next week. Hopefully I may even complete it. I don't know if this fits any of the other prompts. I am going to have a look through and see if I can work it in somewhere. If not, this is just an added bonus and some extra reading. A very much more green, more peridotty coloured book is Calling the Shots by Annie Dalton. I started reading this book for Septima's self-care readathon, but I didn't get very far into it. It was fun to read what I did during that readathon, as this is a childhood favourite of mine. It's a reread that I'm doing of the entire Angels Unlimited, Agent Angels series, whichever you prefer to call it. I'm rereading the entire series bit by bit, and so this would be the fourth instalment in that series. It's a very short book, it's a children's book, won't take me very long to read, so I think this is one that I can tick off quite easily. I know that there is another prompt which is to read a book entirely outside of your home, which is going to be a little bit of a struggle for me, given that we are currently still in lockdown. We're not supposed to be going out much at all. We're actually out of the main lockdown phase in England, but they're still advising to only, do essential travel, not to congregate in too many wide spaces, and we're going to have to start wearing masks in shops, which I think is, should have been done a long time ago. But either way, I may not be spending that much time out of the house. What I have been doing is I have been reading a book on the Kindle app on my phone on my commutes to and from work, and that book is Sugar Summer by Hannah Moskowitz. I have been reading this for a couple of weeks now since I started back at work. When did I even start back? Last week sometime? But I've been reading that every commute in and out, but I only have 2 shifts a week, so that's only 2 days worth of commuting time and a little bit on my lunch break if I can get around to it. So I don't know if I'm going to get around to finishing that book this week. I have also been listening to Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race, and that has been on an audiobook. I've been listening to that again, sometimes on my commute, but also on my dog walks. So that is outside of my house. I could potentially count either one of those if I get them completed. Another prompt which I know I'm definitely not going to complete is the one where you read a book which inspired a movie which you have already seen. The only way I can think of to manage that prompt would involve a reread of a book that I have already read previously, and I'm just really not in the mood for rereads at the moment. I want to be reading fresh new things for the most part, even though the Agent Angel series is of course a reread. So I may just have to skip that prompt completely. Another prompt that I remember is a book that starts with the word "the" in the title. And for that, I am going to try at some point next week to at least make a start on The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. This book is one that everybody has pretty much already heard about, read about, talked about, completed the book and has their own opinions on, but I have not got around to reading it yet because it is a massive chunky book. This is over 500 pages, so I think it's like 2 Hunger Games books put together, basically, in terms of length, of course. And I really do want to read this. I've been wanting to read it since I knew it was coming out. Felt a little bit iffy about the whole President Snow's backstory thing, but still really want to read it. Has a "the" at the start, and I need to read this before I get spoiled for it. So I am looking forward to that. And even if I don't complete this during the reading rush, maybe I can at least start it. That is all of the prompts that I can actually remember at the moment, and they are the ones that I have planned for. There may well be some other ones, I'm sure there are, but I just can't remember them at the moment. I will of course update you throughout the week and let you know how I'm getting on, let you know what I've been reading, how I'm feeling about the books, and if anything new makes its way onto the TBR, I will let you know as we get going. So I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye! Okay, it's now Tuesday, actually quite a bit later on Tuesday. I think it's gone 2 o'clock in the afternoon, or otherwise it's coming up to 2. Haven't had that much chance to read today. As you saw yesterday from those clips of my day at work and commuting in and out, I didn't have much of a chance to read then either. Did read a little bit on my commute into work and a little bit on the way home. I was reading Sugar Summer, which is really, really cute. The only thing that is getting to me slightly is the amount of typing errors and spelling errors and grammatical faults within that book. I get that it is self-published, but it desperately needs a proofread, really. And that's really going to affect my rating of the book, which is a shame because if it hadn't been for that, I probably would have given it a really high rating because I am enjoying it when I get past that. On my lunch break, I didn't really get a chance to read either. Shortly after I filmed that very quick clip for you guys, one of the healthcare assistants who I work with came in, and so we were talking for a long time, and then one of the other students came in and we were talking, and that's really nice. I do enjoy chatting to my co-workers, and it was just a really nice way to spend my lunch hour, but it did mean I didn't get much reading done. I think I managed about 20 pages of Sugar Summer. It's hard for me to tell because it's on the Kindle app, but 20 pages of Sugar Summer, probably 10 on the way there, 10 on the way back. And then this morning I have read just a couple of pages of Wilder Girls. I thought I'd check in and let you know where I'm up to with Wilder Girls before I get too much further on with it. Currently up to page 110, so hopefully we'll see how much more of that I can get done during the week. Right now I need to go and clean out the Dagoos, get that done, and then hopefully I can get a little bit more reading done this afternoon. vlogging is not going particularly well this week. I keep forgetting to update you guys on what's happening. But anyway, it's now Wednesday and today has not been a great day for reading so far. We decided sort of last minute last night that we were going to visit my grandparents. They're not very well at the moment. Both of them have got different health problems going on. So we decided we'll go and socially distance with them. And we sat in the garden for quite a long time. And that was really nice. It was lovely to see them. We haven't seen them since before lockdown started. And to see them both, that just really was a nice time. And sitting in the sunshine was lovely. But it did cut into my reading time quite a bit. Since I got back from there, I've gotten changed, by the way, which is why I'm wearing a completely different outfit to what I was wearing at the start of this segment. But yeah, I've gotten changed and I've taken William for a walk and I've eaten some lunch and now I am finally getting round to reading. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and make a cup of coffee because I've got to vlog myself what is happening with my hair. I've got to vlog myself making a cup of coffee or tea at some point during this week, so might as well do that now. I'll make one of my fancy coffees. And by fancy, I mean fancy taste. It doesn't really look that fancy, but still, fancy coffee. I've had a look at the Instagram challenges, which for some reason I kind of forgot was a thing that happened during the reading rush. Because I've never taken part myself, I kind of forgot that they would be happening until I watched Kayla's video and she mentioned them. I was like, oh, that's something that I could have been doing earlier this week. But no, I'm going to look at the challenge, which today is to take a picture with your pet. I will see if I can wrangle William into sitting in with a picture for me. And then I'm going to do some reading as well. I think what I'm going to read is Calling the Shots, which is not the book that I am most keen to read at the moment. I would probably rather be reading Wilder Girls. But if I read this, it's very, very short. I can get through it quickly. And then I can at least say that I have completed one book during this readathon, which at the moment is not looking very likely if I don't read this now. Later on this evening, my brother will be coming round to play some board games. As you saw, we've been playing board games almost every afternoon, evening since lockdown lifted pretty much, to spend some time with him. So we'll be doing that. That's William outside barking. And then this evening, I am possibly having a bit of a movie night with some of my friends. We'll be watching the same movie at the same time as each other and chatting online as well. So we'll just see how that goes. So for now, coffee and reading, and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Hello everyone, it's now Friday and here I am back in my living room and finally ready to do a bit more reading. I was at work yesterday and I realised that this has been a very strange readathon vlog because I've been doing very little reading so far, but hopefully that's about to change. I mean, a girl's got to work, I can't be reading all day every day as much as I would like to be. I think today is actually going to be my best reading day of the week because I've now got the house to myself for a few hours. My mum has gone out elsewhere and so here I am and the whole house to myself and plenty of time to get some reading done. I thought I'd check in and let you know where I am at with all of my reading plans. I am at page 133 of Wilder Girls. I am up to page 57 of Calling the Shots. and I'm about 70% of the way through Sugar Summer. So I think my first plans are going to be to finish reading Calling the Shots, because that's not going to take me very long at all to get through. It's incredibly easy, quick reading, and it's only 150 pages, so I can blitz through that really, really quickly. Then I might go out into the garden and try and read some more of Sugar Summer, because technically then I am still reading it outside of my house. It's quite nice weather at the moment, and then that will count for that prompt. And then I'll have ticked off 2 prompts today already, and then we'll just see where the rest of the day takes us. I'll keep you guys updated as we go. Can we just acknowledge the fact that when I first bought this book, if it will focus, it cost £3.99. £3.99 for a book. Okay, I know it's a children's book, but that is still an incredible price. Yeah, this just shows how long ago it was when I bought this. Time for a quick update. I'm sat in the garden and I just finished reading Calling the Shots. So that is my first reading challenge ticked off. First book completed of the week, and hey, it only took like 5 days to get to that, but I was working, so I'm not going to beat myself up about that. And that is a book with the colour of my birthstone on the front cover. It's still a really nice day outside, and I'm not sure what to do. I'm getting to the point where I feel like I'm almost needing to take a break from reading just to do something else and refresh my energy levels a little bit. But I think I should take advantage of the sunshine outside for at least a little while longer. So I think I'm going to try and read a bit of Sugar Summer out there, and then see how I get on from there. I may need to come inside and take a little break. I will watch some videos or play a PlayStation game or something. We'll wait and see. Kindle tells me that I've got just over an hour's reading time left of Sugar Summer, but I think I can read a little bit quicker than that even. So I feel like I should set a timer for an hour and see how close to the end I get within that time, or if I even finish it within an hour, and that would be a good little goal for me. So I finished Sugar Summer. That is 2 books finished in one day, in one afternoon. Can you believe that? After not reading anything much for a whole week. That book was adorable. It took me just a little over an hour to read what I had left, so I didn't quite beat the timer, but still, I wasn't going to rush through and ruin the ending because I had really enjoyed that book so far. It's just adorable, so light, fluffy, adorable summer read, but also looking at some deeper messages and a good deal of representation in there too. So that was great. Really enjoyed it. And 2 books ticked off, and another couple of challenges as well. So I've read a book that's the same colour as my birthstone. I've read a book entirely outside of my house. Both of the books that I've read so far could count for a book that is not set on the same continent as where you live. Calling the Shots is set in America, and so is Sugar Summer. So, I mean, there's that. I'm not sure if I'm going to get round to reading anything else today, but who knows? Maybe I'll even finish a 3rd book. That's not going to happen. It's Saturday today, which means we have only got 2 more days left of the reading rush, and I'm actually not feeling great today. I'm having pretty major stomach cramps, but I've got my microwavable bear resting on my stomach. I'm going to be having lunch soon. Until then, I think I'm just going to sit and read my book. I went out for a coffee this morning, which was really nice, and now I'm back home. I can relax a little bit. I don't have to worry so much about doing anything active today. I can just chill out, read, and try and get a few more pages ticked off. I've entered all of my information on the website, so that hopefully I should be getting the badges for the tasks that I've done so far. I've made an Instagram post. I have read a book that was the colour of my birthstone, and I've read a book completely outside of my house, or at least I finished it, because obviously I started that one before the readathon, but I'm counting it. And so I have hopefully got all those badges coming my way, and that will be really great. question for you. Can this still be called a reading vlog when I have done such little reading for the entire week? I spent the first 4 days of the week reading hardly anything. Then I read or completed 2 whole books on Friday. And then since then I have read hardly anything again. And today it is Sunday and I still have about 200 pages of Wilder Girls left. Also, hi, this is what I look like when I actually put some effort into my makeup for once. I'm going out today to meet a friend in town. We will be socially distancing from everyone, of course, but it's just going to be nice to see her and to get out of the house for a little while, maybe have a coffee in the park. But I don't know how much reading time that's going to leave me with. I suppose there's still the journey to her and the journey home again and then the evening, but I'm not making any big promises for today. I did at one point consider, could I start and finish a whole book today, like carrying on with the Agent Angel series or something, but I just thought no, I want to enjoy the book that I am reading. I'm really liking Wilder Girls, so I just want to carry on with that for now. Today's Instagram challenge is to turn your books into a work of art, and I'm not very artistic, but I've had this idea in my head all day of how I could make it work, and I don't know if it's going to come off. It's not going to look anything like how I want it to in my head, but I am going to give it a shot and see what happens. This looks nothing like what it does in my head, but there we go. A book dress. I just need to draw that in pen and take a picture and regret my life choices because this is probably going to look awful. Hey, it's Editing Clairrose here, and I realised when I was putting this vlog together, finally, much later than I actually wanted to, and after the readathon it has well been over with and everybody's probably bored of hearing about it, I realised that I never actually filmed a wrap-up or a conclusion to this vlog, and I think the reason for that is that, as you could tell from the vlog, my reading didn't really go as well as I wanted it to for a readathon. In fact, it didn't go as well as I would like it to go any week, just because of various things that were happening. But also, I am still new or getting myself reacquainted to vlogging and readathons and just being an active part of the booktube community in general. So, I mean, that's a bit of an excuse. But also, I hope that this vlog gave you a little insight into my life, some of the things that I enjoy doing, my work, and what my workday looks like. And just in general, I hope that you managed to get some enjoyment out of this video. I'm not sure what's coming up next for me in terms of readathons. I really love taking part in them, and I'd love to do some more again in the future. But I don't know what's on the horizon in terms of that. I don't really tend to notice a lot of the readathons that are happening until they are imminent and people start posting their TBRs and such, in which case I will let you know even when I'm going to be taking part in any, what I will be reading, and hopefully I'll bring you some more vlogs if that's something you have enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you did enjoy this video, and leave any comments down below about future readathons that you'll be taking part in or that you think I should know about, and just general nice words to share with me, because I know this vlog is not the best. I know that it doesn't hit all of the challenges and is a very strange reading vlog, but maybe it's more of just like a week in my life with a bit of reading thrown in, which is what most of my vlogs are probably going to be like anyway. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye!